Hello YouTube, got another package. Time to see what it is. Okay. These are the resistors I need to install my LED turn signals to keep it from having that hyperflash, like when you have a bulb that's burnt out and it's flashes super fast. You put these on with your LED lights to prevent that from happening. It has a set in here for the front turn signals and the back turn signals. But today I just ordered the fronts. It's made by Parts AM. I will leave the part number in the description. And let's open it up and see what it looks like. These are the LED lights. They plug right into your factory sockets with no modification. Like I said, the only thing you have to put on are these. They protect your wiring, and it keeps it from having the hyper flashing situation. Let me just take these out and see what they look like. Okay, here are the quick connections for this, for the wiring, and these are the resistors that keep you from having the hyper flash, and these are the bulbs. As you can see, there are the factory connections. They just pop back in. These take only a second to install. But these here is what you're gonna have to put on first, splice into your harness. And it's not that hard if you use the quick connections right here. No cutting required. But first thing first, I'm gonna pop off the headlight. Put the resistors on, one on each side. These two I'm going to put to the side. They're going to be for the rear LED taillights when I get those converted next. But right now I just need two of them. And two pairs of the quick connectors. And I'll go outside and show you how to install it. It's pretty easy. Okay, I removed the light, moved it out so I can reach here. I'm going to have to remove this bulb, it just comes right out. But first thing first, I'm going to have to put in the resistors. And the way to find out which wires they go into, you got to splice one into the ground, which is marked right here, it says ground. And you got to mark the other one into the positive, which is right here. It says major, and it has the line going to the wire right here. This right here is the positive, and this says minor. That's the negative. So you have to remove this bulb and splice one end on the ground right there, and one end on the positive right there. It's clearly marked. As you see here, I peeled away some of the electric tape that was covering this wiring harness. So now I have room to access it. And like I said, this black wire right here is the ground. I got to splice into that one. And this white one with the blue line is the major one. This on the top right here. You can see it's marked. I'll have to splice into that one. And I don't have to really cut into the wires because I have the quick connect connections. So ground and the major positive, and I'll be able to put that resistor in, and then I'll be able to put the bulb in and see if it works. But first thing first, let's get this stuff on. Okay, what I did here was I hooked one end to the major wire that says major. That's for your turn signals, that's for the flasher. And then I hooked the other one to the black wire, which is the ground. The wire in the middle is just for the running lights. So when you have your headlights on, it will just stay on white. When it flashes, the electricity goes through here, and this will turn yellow. So now I'm going to test to see how they work, to see if I got it wired up right. As you can see here, it's flashing yellow, which means that it's working. I got the car flashing. Now let's see if I turn the headlights on, if it will glow white. If it glows white, that means everything's connected up right, and I can put everything back together. As you can see here, it's bright white with the turn signals off. So it looks like everything is connected properly. So I can put everything back together. So I'm basically going to put the light bulb back in the socket, and I got to put this resistor bolted off to the side. You cannot have it on any kind of plastic because it gets hot when the light's on. So do not put it near the housing or anything plastic like wiring or whatever. Put it away somewhere in here where it's metal, and you won't have no issue with it melting anything. So now I'm going to put this side on, and I'm going to do the other side. And I just did the other side. One wire's on the white, which is the flashing lights, and the other wire is hooked to the black wire, which right here, which is the ground. I put the LED light bulb in. It just pops in like a regular light bulb. Everything seems to be in order. I just tested it. This one works. So I'm gonna put this one back into the housing and then put everything back together. I already did the other side. So now let's put everything together and see how everything turned out. And this is all my LED lights so far. And you can see the outside turn signal ones are really bright white. So let's see what it looks like when I'm flashing. And here's the lights flashing. I think they turned out pretty good. I gotta do the tail lights next. So, but tonight I'm gonna put out a video of what it looks like at night to see how bright they are. So that's it for today. Until next video, I'll see you.